We're here in Santa Ana, California at Diego's, and this is the women's MMA, the first ever amateur women's MMA state championship for California. Cris Cyborg is putting on this awesome show along with South Coast Mitsubishi. You got this really cool championship belt over here we've seen on Instagram all week. Tell us a little bit about it, like what's going on?
You know, I'm very excited for this opportunity for the girls. I think for women's MMA growing, we need this, you know, we need people want to help for getting more fights, more event. And I'm very thankful for Juliano to getting down fights and help me promote the genes together. And you know, I'm very excited. All the girls coming, after wins, and everybody be ready tomorrow.
So you're just flying in from Brazil today, yeah?
No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago,
yes.
All right. Are you adjusted yet?
Yeah, I was just a seminar over there and to see all my fans and come back. And I'm great, I'm ready.
So you just had your big UFC debut, obviously very successful. Following the UFC debut, are you noticing a lot more sort of fanfare? I mean, more fans than usual? Is it?
You know, when I be in Brazil, it's big. You know, very blessed because when I did my first fight in Brazil, with UFC, I think it's very special, and catch weight's really hard for make weight. But you know, we did a great job with George Lockhart, and you know, it's very different. You know, keeping my mind, keeping my heart when I walk to the cage. And the 50,000 people sharing and say my name, and you know, all the fans over there. It's usually in my city when I'm born, and all the guys over there follow my career almost 10 years. You know, my first fight in my city, it's 10 years ago. When I did this fight, all people over there, my fans share with me because it's an amazing time for me. Then, if you then too.
Cris, that fight was so beautiful. Like we've seen your other fights, but this one, you had the head movement. It was your stand-up. Who were you working with your stand-up?
You know, I'm training almost, I think, 3 years with Jason Parillo.
Okay.
And he's semi-coach the BJ Penn, and have a lot of girls too, and he's really good. You know, I think I'm getting better in my boxing. And you know, when you compete all the time too, you get confidence and it's better. Yes, and you know, I like be stand. I like kill people, and I have to getting better every time because girls watching my fights, and they have to getting better.
Yeah, we were actually at your fight in San Jose when you beat up Gina Carano.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
This fight, amazing fight. It's you know, I think the biggest fight in women's MMA. I think Gina Carano, the first time we have a main card. Yeah. And Gina was big name to me. When I did my first fight, everybody booed me, you know. But it's a great opportunity, you know. I'm very blessed this fight happened.
Yeah, you changed her whole career trajectory after that fight. Now she's doing the movies and stuff. But since then, that's her last fight?
Yeah, that's her last fight.
Yeah, that was.
Everybody say I retire, but no.
You definitely did.
No,
you know, I think she did a lot of things for MMA. Maybe she's gonna come back one day, you know. But she's more Muay Thai girl. You know, Muay Thai fights.
What's next for you?
You know, I don't know. I think where might be my next fight, but I said September I'll be ready for my next fight. But I really don't know who and where. And I was working for my defense my belt, and Justino, she say one a little bit time for developing one girl from contender from fight me, and this time I can make I think catch weight fights.
So with the relationship with Invicta, with UFC, you're able to do both promotions and no problem and defend your title?
Yeah, I think it should need to get a time a little bit, and if this time I can, I won't keep fighting, you know, I don't want to stop. If you don't have fight for the belt, I would like fight catch weights.
So I think now that you're in the UFC, I can't imagine there's a lot of women lining up that want to fight you. You're the biggest name to us. We believe that you're the one that should have been leading the charge this entire time. Like, okay, you have Ronda, she's the judo, this is fine. But as far as being like a complete mixed martial artist, I think it should be you. You should be the one in there having people focus on.
You know, I never always think about this. I think you know, always a God plan, and to see if they have a plan for me. Did my first fight last UFC 198. I think the opportunity I had, maybe before, maybe I don't have the same head, maybe I'm immature, maybe I'm not getting better, you know. I think this opportunity is good, you know. He say, you look good in UFC 198, maybe, I don't know, 5 years before, maybe I don't be the same, you know. I think this is a good opportunity for me, and you know, I want to take the opportunity and try to do my best.
Do you have a fight lined up right now?
No opponent lineup?
Huh?
Opponent?
No, nobody yet. Yeah, I didn't look for someone for fight 140.
I know most fighters say that they don't pick their opponents, but I know there are some rivalries you have in your career. If you could, your dream opponent, if you could pick one person, would it be the fight with Ronda? Would it be for the title? Like, what is your preference if there is one?
I never choose opponent, but I think I like to do the fights with fans who want to watch, and I think all the fans who want to watch Ronda Rousey and Cyborg. And I think this novella have to finish. She started the novella. I know she's a little bit out, but I think this novella have to finish, and I think this fight can happen. This is the first biggest fight for people want to watch, Cyborg and Ronda, and the second maybe Misha Tate Cyborg. And I don't believe she's the one to fight me. I think she doesn't want to fight me, but just say this: I want to fight Cyborg for bully Ronda. She don't want to bully Ronda because Ronda always say, you have to make weight for fight me. And I think Misha, because she don't like Ronda, want to bully her, say, I want to fight Cyborg. And if she really want to fight me, man, I think UFC want to make the best fights for the fans. And if this fight sell a lot and the UFC will be like, and of course, but she's have to say yes, I want to fight her for sure, not just the interviews.
Oh, that's the toughest piece. It seems like actually lining these up and making them happen. It seems like there's always talk. It's the Twitter, the Instagram, the interviews. Everybody is tough with the interviews, but then to get across the octagon, it takes such a long time to make these big dream fights.
I know. The Leslie is very thankful about her because she's accept fight me and then try find a lot of girls and just her say no, I can't fight Cyborg. I fight Cyborg in Brazil. And I'm very thankful because she's helped for make my dreams coming true. But all the girls do interviews and don't say I want to fight Cyborg, but when then contact and send emails, nobody answer.
It was good to see somebody did step up, and this took a lot of courage. It was a huge fight, and it was a big jump in level of competition for her.
I don't understand because when you want to fight, you have to challenge yourself. If you want to be a fighter, you have to challenge yourself. You cannot pick who you want to fight. Okay, in beginning of your career, if you want to make a plan, but after you cannot hold anymore. You have to be ready. If you be the champion, you need to be ready for fight anyone. You the fox there, and people want your belt. Until you have to just train in the weight.
So, for UFC 200, do you have any picks? Which fights are you looking at specifically? Is the biggest card?
It will be really nice because 200. Claudinha Gadelha from Brazil, she will compete Joanna. I think it'll be a nice fight. Okay. And I really enjoy the fights when Joanna fights. She's a really good, aggressive girl. Same look like my style. And Claudinha Gadelha, she's Brazilian. Of course, I'll be her side. And of course, I would like the UFC belt to go to Brazil. And Jose Aldo fight too. I'm a big fan of him too. I think amazing card.
So Claudia, she's from São Paulo, for Rio, or where is she from?
She trained in Nova União with Jose Aldo. Yeah, Rio.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good camp.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have. She was actually at we were in AKA back in San Jose in Sunnyvale, and we actually I think we hosted her for a while. She was doing a camp at AKA for a while, so she's a very cool lady. She's a very cool girl.
Nice. Oh, cool.
Very tough, very tough.
Yeah.
I think she trained with your brother.
Yep, she did definitely train with my brother. They're like the same size.
Nice.
A little bit shorter, but she's good.
On our way over here is his younger brother, actually. He's like him, but like the miniature version.
Nice.
He's like, he just had appendicitis, so he's in the hospital having his appendix removed now, and we can't go back because this traffic is crazy. But he was going to be here as well. But
he was here for vacation.
Sorry about this,
yeah, for vacation, and then now he has to get surgery.
I'm sorry about this.
It's alright.
It's okay, it happened.
Yep.
So tomorrow you have two big title fights for women's state camo championship. You have a 115 champion and also
135.
135.
Yes.
So what can we expect from these fights?
I think the girls will need more opportunity for can fight. Not just okay, you wanna fight UFC, but we need behind the scene. We need some events where you can compete. And I'm very confident that it will be nice. I trust all the girls, and and I know I know what I'm feeling now. I did my first fight, but my first fight is no amateur. I did it like professional at first in Brazil. But if you train hard, then just have to try to make the best there and make the best fight. And I think it'll be great. It'll be great for all the women, and it will help growing the event for girls for go to Invicta or maybe UFC. And they'll be really proud to see the girls compete in my event, and one day you'll be in UFC. And I think these two types of girls can be there.
So the sport's never been bigger, obviously, and I mean, like you said earlier, it's timing, yeah? Maybe you didn't move over to UFC at the time that you did, and now after UFC 200, there's more fans than there's ever been, and women's MMA is bigger than it's ever been, so this is obvious, that this is obvious, there's all a plan, there's a...
Yes, I think women's MMA growing. I think Ronda Rousey helped a lot too, and all the other girls too, and I think I'm very happy today. I see Erin Toffel too. She's compete 145, 155, I think, and a long time she's not fighting. And I have a lot of girls. Just you have to find her then.
And we have obviously Gabby is here, who just had her win in Russia. Was it Russia or Japan?
Japan.
Yeah. So she won in her division, and I don't. Are there a lot of opponents for her? Does she have a hard time finding opponents because she's a bigger girl? She's a stronger girl. Has it been difficult for her to find opponents? Do you know or?
No, I don't. She's fighting in Japan, and I didn't find an opponent for her. Then try to do the best there. And in Japan, I think you have option the semi-weight class. I don't know, but I have girls. Just because maybe don't have great girls. MMA because come someone from boxing or come someone from jiu-jitsu, but no complete MMA because growing semi-demands. Royce Gracie and fight then just jiu-jitsu against somebody just Muay Thai and semi the guys and just. Take time, and for sure it'll be a lot of girls.
The level will balance out eventually. I think it's just finding people, finding competition her size, finding I'm sure it's mostly guys she is having to spar with to get real competition for her.
Yeah.
So this is once there are more women and more exposure, so events like this are actually going. It's going to help a lot because you're doing the event, but putting your name behind it, I think, adds a lot of value.
Yeah.
More people are going to see this. It's going to be on television tomorrow. Here in California, or is this nationwide?
No, be tomorrow, but it'll be I think next week, and it'll be on TV KDOC.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be aired on there.
KDOC,
KDOC,
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, yeah.
This will be televised. Very cool.
Televised. It'll be cool. It'll be for 6 million people, in Cali. It'll be really nice.
I mean, think about 10 years ago, your first fight in Brazil was this on television.
Yeah,
So
it's amazing. It's a gift.
Right, it's a wonderful opportunity. Like you say, timing's everything. So this is very cool. We really appreciate you. Do you have any more questions for Cris?
No, I think it was good.
We're really looking forward to the event. We'll be there for sure tomorrow. Are you training at all this week? Are you training?
No, I'm training, and I don't know when it might be my next fight, but I want to be ready. And just waiting, and there'll be UFC Expo in Las Vegas next week, and it'll be my birthday too. 31 years old.
Wait,
your birthday's when?
Yeah, July 9th.
Okay, mine's July 15th.
Yes. Cool.
Cancer?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So you're finally 21. First drink in the bar is good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I guess that's it. You got Periscope going, so your fans want to send a message to Brazil, to fans in America.
Hey guys, thanks so much for following me. Thank you for your support. I'm really excited for my next fight. And you guys want to watch my next fight? Maybe send a message for Dan White to say who you want to fight, and for sure I'll be ready. Thank you guys for your help.
Can you do a little drop for us? Can you say, listen to the Clint and Cash podcast, maybe? Listen to the Clint and Cash podcast.
Listen.
It's right there, I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, listen the Clint and Cash podcast.
Em português, por favor.
Galera, vamos escutar o rádio The Click and Cash podcast.
Clinton, like Clint.
Clinton.
Cool.
Okay.
Beleza.
Beleza, obrigado.
Okay, thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thanks so much.
We can hug. It's fine.
Tão natural quanto a luz do dia, mas que preguiça boa me deixa aqui à toa. Hoje ninguém vai.